day, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're listening from. Amaka here from AA Consulting Services, your social media engagement consultant here. I bring you Pastor David. Pastor David is here to talk about the same topic, the teaching on effective church administration. And there you go, take over, Pastor David. Go ahead.
Good evening, all our viewers all over the world in the 6 continents. I bring greetings to you once again. It's been a good time together, digesting these great topics in our book, popular book, Effective Church Administration, the Making of the Holy Spirit. As you all have it, or as you can see it, we continue today in our chapter 2 of this book. As usual, as an administrator, as a trained administrator, trained accountant, trained social worker, and a trained pastor, we want to say again that administration is the will of God for the church. We've been able to see how the Almighty God brought orderliness to the confused, unstructured, and scattered world. And today we can enjoy what the Almighty God has done. Today we go to the episode 3 of chapter 2 of our discussion. Like I said, this discussion will run for several years. If you want to continue to discuss on this same book, we can have more than 500 teachings on this. And like you know, this is a material that is meant for churches, Bible colleges, universities, individual use, library, and the rest. But let's continue with a salient topic called the chapter 2. We are discussing the function of administration. If you look at planning in detail, how the Almighty God has shown to us that we need to be a great planner. We need to have foresight if we must succeed, if we must excel. Failure to plan, it means one has planned to fail. It's my prayer for all of you, that you will not fail. And whatever you do, you will not fail. We've considered a way of planning, how to do it. But today, let's look at something crucial also called staffing. Staffing. Before I read the Bible for today, I want you to know that no matter how excellent you are, or no matter how brilliant you are as a pastor, no matter how good you are, no matter how anointed you are, no matter how calculated you are, no matter how proactive you are, as the case may be, or no matter how good you are, you can't do it alone. You need people. No matter the level of grace given to you, you cannot excel alone. You need people. Now, in Genesis chapter 1, Genesis 1 verse 26, Genesis 1:26. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. That is King James Version. It again. And God said, let us make man in our image and after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. God said, let us make man. He was talking to somebody. If God could call the host with him for the work to be progressive and for things to be properly done, this is a living example. Let me also say this as we continue. No matter how anointed you are in ministry, you need fellow pastors. You ask me how. As anointed as James was, Herod killed him. But the day Peter was taken in Acts 12, Peter anointing could not save himself. Yes, he was there until brethren, the church member began to, the people that rescued Peter out of prison, Peter was anointed than all of them. Yet they brought him out of prison because they interceded for him. You need people around you. The greatest gift to any man of God is the people you have. If you have good people, oh, my fellow pastor, you are very fortunate. People that have good hearts, that can work with you, that can give you idea, not people that you think for, people that think for you. This is a true thing. When you have an administrator that you are thinking for, it's not an administrator. In fact, it will add more body to your existing body. When you have a fellow worker around you that can think for you, that's why they are there. So you need to get these people, and to get them, you need prayer, you need God to help you out. Peter was sleeping between soldiers, chained, bound, and the people that he was leading, that we could call co-staff in the work of the ministry, they were interceding for him, praying, and their prayer brought angel from heaven. Heaven must have received the alert, signal, go and bring Peter out. And Peter got there, and the angel got to where Peter was, touch him, get up. Peter got up, wear your sandal, follow me. The first prison door open, second one open, the fourth one open, the iron door, iron gate that led to the city open. Peter said, now I know that God has sent his angel to deliver me. Now, this is the benefit of having a very great staff, co-worker, or partnership, as the case may be, together, good one. And that's how Peter's life was rescued. Now, when you are a man who feel that you can do it alone, that is express road to failure. No pastor can do it alone. In fact, God's servant Apostle John Suleiman once said that a successful man in ministry can be called a favored man or a helped man, a man that God helped. So no one can boast. That's the meaning of his statement. No one can boast of this. Oh, I'm Superman, I'm this, I'm that. No. He said a successful man is a helped man, a man that God sent other people to help. A successful man is that man, that woman that the Lord brought other people with good hearts to work with me. Let's work together. Let's raise this banner of the gospel. Let's spread the kingdom intention. That is a head man. So on that note, we continue. I will show you a few things that you must do to get right staff. The lecture today is not for church pastors alone, prophet, evangelist, bishop, apostles, reverend, or as the case may be. Even for businessmen, businesswomen, you need the lecture of today. Because when the right man or the right woman is not in the right place, there'll be problem. When the right man or the right woman is not in the right place, there'll be problem. And when there's problem, there's always confusion. And there's confusion, there can be profitability. In businesses, their aim is profitability. Also, in ministry, our profit is soul being saved. Our profit is life being changed. And our profit also is the goodwill we have from the immediate and the large environment surrounding us. Number one thing I want to tell you, in selecting your staffing as one of the function of administrator, When you want to get a staff, don't select alone. There are people that are called human resources. Okay, when I talk about staff selection now, they are in two ways. We have administrative staff in the church, and we have their co-worker, which are spiritual staff also. That does not mean that the administrative are carnal, no, but they are in charge of certain things to do in office, banking, money, secretarial job, auditing, other attending to other correspondences, or having other issue to have liaison with the government. These are all administrative jobs, tasks. And the other side, they are co-worker in the church, who are co-laborer also. They could be in one department or the other, being maybe in ushering department, in sanctuary, the cleaning the department, choir, or the protocol, or the prayer band, evangelical department, as the case may be. So these are two areas. If you want to take or choose worker in the workforce among the departments, of course, as a pastor, you must pray. That one is needed. Of course, another criterion is that they must be born again. That one is certain. Must be born again. And after you've subjected them through certain training or learning, they know better. Your vision, your idea must have been communicated, and what to do must have been communicated. And in the process of doing this, you don't just take someone who is a novice, who doesn't know his left from his right, to head the team. No, it doesn't work that way. So you need to put them through properly, guide them. This is what happened in Exodus chapter 18, when Father Jethro came to Moses. Moses was highly anointed, but he was dying because of stress. And the father-in-law told him, look, this thing is not the way you are taking it. Do it this way. Do it this way. Gather these people. Why do you sit down from morning to night? It won't work that way. Do it like this. Help these people this way. Help them that way. Let them join in 10, in 50, in 100. Anyone that they cannot join, they'll bring to you. So those are co-workers who Moses taught what to do and how to do it. And so that also is applicable to today's pastors. We need to do that. When we do that, it makes the work easy for you. The burden will be relieved. Imagine one pastor praying for let's say 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 people one day. It will be difficult. You can't do it alone. So you need people, train them, impart them, let them know what to do, and as they do that, the work becomes very easy. And this training continue. You train and retrain, you train and retrain, you train and retrain. But coming to the administrative side also, where you want to select a staff, the first advice I will give to the businessmen or the fellow pastors in ministry is this: don't hire who you cannot fire. In other words, don't hire a man or a woman that is bigger than you. Don't let someone impose somebody on you. A man that you know you can't talk to tomorrow is bigger than you. You are in trouble. When you hire who you cannot fire, you are in danger. On the long run, they will tell you what to do. When I say hire who you cannot fire, what I mean by that is this: don't hire a person you cannot talk to, or because he has other backbone somewhere. On the long run, you will get confused. Number two, you see, when you want to do this thing and you hire a person that you cannot talk to, it will set bad precedent for other staff. As other staff begin to follow, it will give you negative course of action that you might never recover from as the head pastor or as your MD, as the MD of the business also. And now, make sure you employ a Christian. When I say a Christian, not church goer, a born again child of God. employ a Christian who can help you. Because work of ministry is not for unbeliever. This is church matter now. Church matter, you don't bring unbeliever to do God's work. In fact, in the sight of heaven, it's not acceptable. So go for Christians who understand what you are doing, who knows what you believe in, and who believe in what you believe in, who are accountable, and who are of honest report, and people that will always glorify God. And in getting staff, make sure you explain to them their role from the beginning, their role, what to do from beginning. Let it be on black and white. Don't go into assumption. Oh, today we have employed you. Start working. No, no, no. It doesn't work like that. Tomorrow there's going to be a great dispute. Maybe in terms of salary, in terms of job function. Let it be on black and white, signed, called engagement letter or offer letter. Let it be clearly stated. Define it. This is your duty. If there are other duty that the staff will do in future, put it there, and any other duty that may be assigned to you. When you hire a man or a woman because of maybe familiarity or because of the urgency, there's no letter. Well, if you want to leave you also, you can just leave you like that. Yes, because the foundation was wrong from the beginning. So define that properly. Let that be letter, clearly stated, job function, what to do. And also, when you want to hire a staff, remove family sentiment. I've seen in ministry or businesses, family sentiment has ruined a lot of businesses. Oh, this man, this woman is my brother, is my sister, let him be there. And meanwhile, he knew nothing about that office. All you can expect is jeopardy, is failure on the long run. So family ministry should not be adopted in selecting staff, or family sentiment should not be adopted in selecting staff. Who doesn't know doesn't know, leave him out. Or for example, you get someone who is so close to you, you say, this one, I think he should be able to function here. If he's not trained for that, that's catastrophe. On the long run, you will suffer more. It will not last. And also, go further, when you are employing administrative staff, go for professional. I believe I'm a professional by the grace of God, a qualified accountant, administrator, social worker, a pastor. So I believe in professionalism. I believe in professionalism. If you employ quack, they will do quack job for you also. Don't just gamble on who to employ. And don't employ low. Get human resources managers, people that are good in this area to help you out. And then do selection for you. Proper selection criteria will be spelled out. They will tell you what to do. When the CVs are received, the resume they are received, they will go through them. This man is not qualified. This man is qualified, and they will help you out. Imagine a brother or a sister who is so close to you because of loyalty. All he did in life, all he studied in life is theology. He went to school of theology, and you put him in charge of finance, accounting. All you can expect is failure. It will work. His loyalty is good, but it will not function in the area of accounting. Or you put in auditor or auditing. All you say is, what is the work of auditor doing? Is not to check the book, check the income, check the receipt against this and that, check the teller against the statement, bank statement, check the voucher, the approval, the authenticity. Isn't not all that. It's beyond that. There are professional issues that need to be fully understood. I told someone, I said, let somebody steal. Once we have record, we'll catch the person, no matter how. Let the fraud be so covered There's a way to know this thing. It's a training. These are not prophetic or it's a training. We're trained for that. You can go forensic or go other way around, but there's a way. The only thing that can make us not to detect when somebody steals is that there should not be record at all. As long as there's record, it's not, they can't hide it. We know. Let them block different. There are ways to do this thing. They are all professional issues. When you don't have it, you don't have it. So get the professionals to help you out. Don't choose somebody because of his loyalty. Oh, this brother is loyal to me. He has been so loyal for years, and I think he can be in charge of money. He cannot, brother, pastor. He cannot. Don't put him there. If you do that, you will only waste the brother's time and waste your own time, waste your resources. On the long run, you will incur more losses. You will incur more debt because the professional acumen is not there. The technical know-how is lacking. And so because these are lacking, the profitability that will have come to the church also will be lacking. So go for the professional. And also, every church or organization that is of going concern, I said it before. What I mean by going concern is a concept in accounting. Going concern means it will continue to be in existence even when the directors are no more in existence. If you want to make your church that God has called you to lead, or the ministry, a going concern ministry, a ministry that will not die after your death, you must involve in sound training, proper training for your people. If you want to have a ministry that will outlive you as a man of God, then you should be involved, train your people. Training requires money, of course. Training requires money. It requires a lot of things. Send them out for training, train them properly. But the question you may want to ask me is, sir, after training them, suppose they leave me. Well, training is in circle. I, for one, as a person, I don't believe in one-man show. No, I don't believe in it. For the past 22 years or 22 years now in this administrative job for company, churches, I don't advise that. When only one man knows one thing, it's a problem. The day he leaves, there will be a problem. So I believe in training. I'm an advocate of training. I train people, and the question they want to ask, if the person leaves, then other people are there who can do this work. I've always believed in training. Some are saying if I spend money on it, you can go into agreement after training you for a number of years before you can leave, you must serve. Then that is settled. So I believe in training, train your people, and get this one done properly. And when you do all this, it will help you. It will make things work out well. There will not be reason for running scatter on what to do, on how to go about it. So church staffing, these are the basic rules. We are just highlighted. Basic rules. Some of all these things they are in the book. Basic rules we just highlighted. And as you do that, the Lord will help. And finally, finalize every aspect of the work before the person is brought in. Like I said before, don't just be in a hurry. Oh, just start working and start working. I just want it now and start. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Anything you start hurriedly without proper procedure, it will scatter later. So get things right the way it should be. And as you get things done properly, everything will work out well for you. And also, I said this then, we round up. Don't concentrate load of work on somebody. Let that be division of labor. It's part of the topic we'll consider as we go on. You see, when you want to bring in a person, let there be proper division of labor. Don't use one person who will receive money, the same person will count the money, the same person will take it to the bank, the same person will record it. No. It's not done that way anymore. In the days of old, the Bible says men were given that credence. They didn't look at their record when they were building in days of old, the records of the temple. But today, it's not done like that anymore. There will be check and balances. That I check you, it does not mean that I'm policing you. It's a normal thing to do. That I cross-check your job or you cross-check mine, it's not that I don't trust you. As a matter of fact, Bible doesn't say we should trust man. You know, trust belongs to the law. Trust in the Lord. There's no way it's written in the Bible that we should trust man. No. Trust belongs to God. We can love. We can believe in ourselves. We can appreciate ourselves. But that word trust, it belongs to God. So let there be proper division of labor. Everything separated, duty separated, and it will help businesses to move forward. If you have any question, as we round it up, you can write to our email. We'll answer you anywhere on earth. Have question that is not too clear, we can answer you. God bless you. I look forward to seeing you again on this platform as we educate ourselves, as we bring back the very procedures or the system that is lacking in our church today, that is bedeviling our administration. The Lord bless you. Thank you so much.